bitch? Huh? Where you at? Pussy motherfucker? Fuck you mean, nigga? I'ma show up right on your shit, bitch. Watch! Pussy motherfucker. Can't hide, nigga. Fuck you mean? You on my phone talking shit. Anyone talk shit to me lose their fucking life, nigga. That's on God, nigga. I back down your police force. What are you fucking with, nigga? Get off my phone, dog. Not playing. Fuck you mean, nigga? That's all good. I'm buying my own car, motherfucker, and I'ma pull up. Trust me. I'm buying a car and pulling up on your bitch ass, nigga. Trust me on that, nigga. Get the fuck off my phone. Period, nigga. Don't ever go in my inbox, nigga. You understand that, nigga? Legally, you can't harass me, bitch. I can kill you. Fuck you mean, nigga. I got it all documented. If Green Bay PD want to talk about it, come see me, nigga. Faggot ass bitch. What's up? I got it all documented. That bitch is on my phone talking all the shit she can with them people. Fuck that bitch and her life. You dying, nigga. Fuck you mean. Get off my device, nigga. Fuck y'all's chat room, bitch. What's good, nigga? Look at this money, ho. Look at this fucking money, nigga. I ain't playing about shit. Y'all hate on no motherfucker because he's successful. What's up, bitch? I'm getting all the pussy. I fucked your bitch. I blew Jenny's back out, nigga. What's up? Any of y'all other niggas want to see me? Not one, right?
Daryl blew that back pussy. Out.
What up? What's next to take
He's
over
blowing
Green
that
Bay,
back
bitch?
out right now.
Huh? Faggot? You hiding, motherfucker? Come pull up. Talk that shit. Let's go.
For the record, this is from his last big freak out.
Fuck you, motherfucker. All fucking day. All day.
He has not been freaking out like this time. Good evening, everyone. Instead of music, I just decided to start with the last big freak out he had. Tyree, he is having a rough holidays. And I want to wish everyone Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. No, not everyone celebrates Christmas, but Tyree's not celebrating Christmas. Poor guy. His girl's celebrating Christmas with another man. I saw it in chat. Jennifer Summergirl said she is out at dinner with Daryl. Wink, wink. Anyways, so I apologize. I've been gone lately. I don't know, it's probably been about a week. So I don't know. I like to do this for fun and all, but my family still takes priority, and you know, I've been having to do, you know, a lot of family stuff lately, you know, with the holidays. And then I had a really interesting experience where I went to the mall. The cops were looking at me funny when me and my daughter were walking by. I'm like, okay, what the fuck's up with that? And then we go into the store, a fucking store. We come back out, and there's a bunch of cops waiting for me outside. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And they're like, hey, can you, you know, come over here for a minute. They separate me and my daughter. I have a general rule of don't talk to fucking police. Fuck them. There's no good that can come of it. You know, you say something on accident and you accidentally, you know, incriminate yourself in something or whatever. But I thought they were there because you know, they suspected me of shoplifting. But I hadn't. I'm there with my daughter. I don't want to make a big scene with her. I don't want to wind up in cuffs in front of her. So I'm like, I'll play along. And I gave him my information, and the one cop is like, hey, just so you know, I am not an actual like standard officer. I am a detective. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, I'll play along. What's going on? He's like, we're investigating a crime right now for graffiti. And I'm like, okay, well, yeah, definitely not me. I don't fucking graffiti. You should see me with any kind of artistry. You know, it's brutal to look at. I'm not very skilled. So he's like, well, it wasn't very pretty. It was pretty shittily done. I was like, okay. So what the fuck's going on? Why? He's like, well, I've got a picture of our suspect and it looks just like you. What? What are you talking about? So I'm like, well, let me see this picture. What the fuck is going on? Like, what is this crime? So I live, um, I'll give a little information out, but I live uh, in around Boise. Okay, Boise isn't doesn't have a lot of crime, so apparently a graffiti incident was pretty serious shit, and it had the whole city like enraged and stuff. And I didn't even know about this happening. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Well, there's an Anne Frank memorial, and apparently somebody spray painted swastikas and a bunch of fucking uh you know like Nazi rhetoric shit all over it, and it was pretty brutal. Like, well, that's fucking insane, and that's not me. I thought, look, if you're gonna stop me, I totally understand. I've got a stack of unpaid parking tickets. I refuse to pay those. Fuck those. They're a joke, and I don't have time for chicken shit tickets. Uh, you know, the fucking left turn lane when it's red. If the other sides are green, it should always be flashing yellow. Okay? I can see that there's no fucking cars there. I'm driving through. I don't give a shit. But a fucking swastika on a fucking Anne Frank memorial, that was nutty. I'm like, let me see this picture. And he shows me a picture of the suspect. I was like, holy shit. I don't want to say this out loud, but it it definitely from what they had looked a lot like me. It's pretty weird. But apparently I have some criminal doppelganger out there fucking neo-Nazi bullshit. I don't know. Fucking insane. But anyways, so that was a fun time. And my daughter now laughs at me and calls me a criminal and stuff. And then she threatens to blackmail me. She's like, I could make or break you. I could tell the cops, look, I don't know if you were home that night. I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, maybe you should give me $20. I'm like, I don't fucking think so. Goddamn kids. Anyways, so I apologize to everyone. I haven't been around. Nigga doesn't stop sex. Yeah. Nothing stops that fucking guy. Jesus Christ. He is trying way too hard. And in case anyone. Ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I do not. Okay. The picture of the suspect they had was also kind of like a surveillance picture from a slight distance. It didn't have this, like, you couldn't really see the face, but it matched like the hat and hoodie I would wear and stuff. And I don't think it's some Tyler Durden shit. Okay. I'm innocent. All right. So, yeah, Tyree has been fucking crying for, I don't know, what is it, 2-3 days straight. I haven't even been able to watch it all. He's been crying so much because Jenny from the block, aka Jimmy, decided to donate some money to another man. And that's a big no-no in the eyes of Tyree. Tyree thinks that money should be going to him, not some other man. She donated to Skeletor for Outcast Owls. And he fucking flips out about it. But then he does this fucking pity party crying for 3 days. Like, I just want to see my girl. I just want her to, come over and be with me and stuff. It's fucking Christmas. She should be with me right now. I was like, well, don't fucking flip out about her donating to another man. Are you that fucking insecure? Jesus Christ. What is up with these insecure little pussies? Oh, hi, Carrie. I just don't understand it. Fucking pussies. Oh, you donated $10. Let me go cry about it. Oh. So yeah, he's fucking like 3 days straight of it. Howdy. So I don't even know where he's at right now. Howdy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Doesn't stop there. Just hold on. Kind of sad. I think the part, this is going to be hard to find too. Problem is he's been going for so long that I don't have timestamps for hours that he fucking says certain things. However, I found it very disturbing that he's looking to box Jenny. Whoa, 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 whoa.
But like I said, I don't understand how suddenly it's 1 minute I'm cheating and there's other people, but there never was. Because if there was, trust me, they would have came around at some point and wondered what the fuck is she doing. They would have.
See that? I had no idea where he was at. I just clicked on his current live stream and he's fucking crying.
So, I don't know. I guess whatever, man. So, I guess we just gonna have to have our run-in at some point. I'm gonna have to see that dude, and I'm gonna deal with him. And you're not gonna like how I do. So, like I said, keep on fronting and talking like it can't happen. There's definitely gonna be a fight. Trust me on that. It's gonna get ugly. You know what I mean? Because you do matter to me, and I do love you. So.
Yeah, it's fucking. He's probably yeah, he's calling himself a god. Like he, she donated to some other man. Well, I'm not a man. I'm a god and stuff. Fucking the Messiah. What a fucking loony. And yeah, he has wished death on her so many times. Again, she'll probably go back to him, but I don't understand how, like, isn't there just certain lines that people cross that you don't go back? Like, to all the men in here, let's be realistic. If your girl was like, I'm breaking up with you, you've got a tiny dick and can't satisfy me, would you really like be begging for another chance? Like, no, fucking, you'd be like, fuck that. Yeah, die of cancer. Fucking Jesus Christ. And he's saying that he hasn't said anything out of line and stuff, that, he's just defending himself. Did you guys hear the shit about the boxing gloves, though? He's saying that even if she apologizes and tries to make amends and come back, a requirement is she has to put on some gloves and they're going to box. He's got to discipline her. That's fucking sick. I could not. There's never any reason to discipline a woman. Never. Okay, if she cheats on you, and you can't handle that, yeah, fuck that. You can bounce. But you don't discipline a woman. Just absolutely no reason for it. It's fucking sick. Oh, Merry Christmas, Skull Kid. Oh, you're playing No Man's Sky? Hell yeah. If MMA gloves, yeah, they gotta go to a park and they gotta box. Yeah, they have to box. He's got to discipline her. Yeah, she is his property. That shit is just psychopathic. No, nobody is anyone's property. Like, oh, fuck. Carrie, you are a female. Look, we all get into fights and say shit we don't mean at times, Everyone's had their girlfriend screaming at them or whatever at some point, and you're like, look, you're being a fucking bitch. Fuck off. Like, we say things we, aren't always proud of at the time and stuff, but if he said half this shit to you, if your husband, significant other said half this shit to you, could you honestly go back to him? Somehow I doubt it.
Might not mean shit to you, it means something to me. So, quite frankly, both of y'all can eat a dick.
Yeah.
Fuck both of y'all.
Calling her a bitch is one thing. Because I'll be honest, I would be upset too if, look, you're there, you want to spend Christmas with your significant other. I wouldn't be upset about her donating. But if you get into a fight or whatever, and it's like, come on, let's just, we had an argument. It's the holidays. There's a lot of stress involved. Let's fucking just calm down, fucking sleep it off, forget about it, come back together. But you may call her a bitch, but to say, I hope you die of cancer, whore, fuck me. That is so wacky. Never did my ex say anything like that, and he was an asshole. Yeah, I think that's one of the craziest parts is when we think about like really shitty exes we've had or whatever, and you're like, fuck, that person was fucking horrible. Thank God I got out of there. And by comparison, they're a fucking saint to Tyree. Jesus.
That's how it's gonna be. I would really like to see an old fat motherfucker, you know what I mean, pretend like he gonna fuck with me. Okay.
Oh, we've seen you hit the fucking heavy bag.
You sure
fight
do
like
play a lot
bitch.
of games, bitch. You know what I mean? You sure do try to take advantage of fucking shit like a little bitch. But meanwhile, you ain't doing shit. How does he feel about you on my panels talking about how amazing my cock is? See, that's the thing. It's not possible what she's saying, especially if you're bringing up the name.
We've heard, yeah, she will essentially confirm your thoughts on your cock because you force her to. Outside of that, like, she's been like, yeah, it's average, smaller than dreams, but then you get all insecure when you guys are like happily together and you're like, tell everyone it's biggest. Tell everyone I'm the best in bed, right? I'm so good, right? What? That level of insecurity. Fuck me. I'd never. Do you really even have to ask? Am I the best you've ever had? What the fuck is that? Who are those guys that fucking My ex is why I trolled Granny so viciously. They're very similar people. Mine was just 20 years younger and hot. Oh, I'm guessing no snakeskin.
Saying that they come on the panel. How would they come on the panel if they watch the program? Then there's no way that a dude would fuck with her at all as far as being with her, because they're going to say, well, you're literally sucking his dick, so why would I be with you?
Not true.
So it makes no sense.
I've slept with married chicks before.
Unless you're saying people are that shitty, I don't know, and then that's a whole nother ball.
Not that I'm proud of that, but
that's like the hills have eyes type shit. People are weird.
okay,
So, I don't
this
get it. I'm fucking
one
confused
stream
by
alone,
the entire situation.
he's like 4.5 hours in of him just fucking crying.
Thank you, Garden Goddess. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'd be embarrassed too. Fucking
Like I
hell.
said, you can always email me, twilightedward3207@gmail.com. Just ask me and I can type it.
Could you think of a gayer email address? Twilight Edward. Oh.
All she does is lie. Facts. So, I mean, how are you going to live that down now? You're going to just say that's a lie and then it's supposed to just go away? No, it doesn't go away. You on the gloves now. So you think that's a game. That's not something you play about.
Get those gloves.
I mean, it just don't make any sense. Why it always has to be the worst thing in an escalated situation, as escalated as you can for no reason. I just don't understand. So, I don't know, man. All I know is I ain't enjoying this shit, but I've had a good Christmas. I'm chill. And I just don't get it as far as being hurt. Of course I'm hurt. So, if that's what you want, cool, but I didn't do anything to you and I didn't deserve this, so I don't see how it's good or cool for you, because everybody sees what a fucking psychopath you are for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
So
she's the
whatever
psychopath.
that means, bro. I mean, you're
Which,
saying,
yeah, she's fucked up too, but the irony of him calling her psychopath because she donated to another man. And yeah, a 32, 33-year-old male, supposedly not gay, and his email, Twilight Edward. What kind of fucking thug does that? Twilight Edward. I would be embarrassed for a 32, 33-year-old girl for having an email address like that.
saying that you rather have shit than gold. You rather have unattractive people and fat, obese people that you call obese than a hot, good-looking dude who looks better than Ryan Gosling. Okay, you have fun with that.
Carrie, you could have a hot,
So all of you can see why we
better
don't do
looking
drugs,
than
kids.
Ryan Gosling guy.
You know what I mean? I mean, you're saying you're a bigger clown than what we tried to fucking portray and thought and said. So, like I said, I don't get it.
Oh, I should.
I really don't.
Whoa. I was trying to see the chat.
I'm reading an article. Oh, I know, but they just let these bitches do whatever they want, Carrie. I'm reading an article right now. Someone in 2011 cheated and attacked their spouse online, causing them to quit their job. She ended up paying her spouse $276,000, and she got 14 years in max security. Right?
Yeah, I'm sure that happened.
Oh, she thinks it's cute. She'll just sit there and be like, "I should be in prison already at this point," or something like that, or whatever. I don't know. Bro. It's just all fucking weird, man. Like,
Oh yeah, Skull Kid for sure. Let me figure this out. Okay. Do do do. Good evening, Junior. We're just listening to and talking about the saddest Christmas Tyree has ever had to face. It's Skull Kid.
Hey man, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Good. Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I was just listening to your stream, and I just I figured I'd maybe hop on and riff a little with you on this Tyree shit, because I was watching it wasn't this stream, but it was a stream. He was playing like the soundtrack to Batman Begins, and like being like very fucking pathetically sad.
Oh yeah.
That one after this, if you want to, that one is fucking amazing, dude.
For sure. I'll try and I think it was the last one he did, wasn't it?
It was like very short. It was like 10 minutes long or something like that. And it was just like 10 minutes of him whinging over the fucking Batman Begins soundtrack.
He's such a crybaby. It's amazing how tough he acts for being such a fucking bitch.
That's what I'm saying. I've never met someone so aggressively pathetic.
My girl donated to another man.
Oh my god. I mean, it's like I don't know if he ever actually listens to himself talk. Like, do you think he rewatches this shit down the line and it's like, why did I do that? You know?
I honestly, I can't imagine. So like, but maybe he's fucking so egotistical. He could sit there and, I mean, he thinks he's fucking slaying YouTube right now, just bringing in the numbers and.
Well, do you know who Charlemagne the God is?
Yeah.
He said he's a better radio personality than Charlemagne the God, and I hate Charlemagne, but even I have to admit, like, nah, dude, not at all. He doesn't even really do radio. Like, I guess he considers YouTube radio.
Yeah, it's really, he just plays fucking shitty beats or whatever the fuck behind him, and it's every single stream is almost exactly the same, where he's either fucking crying because Jenny broke his tender little heart and his gang stalkers are trying to kill him and he's got a federal case, or how he's literally so rich he's taking over the world.
It was a very good point though that you made, that he makes Jenny say like his cock is like so big and shit.
Yeah. Hi, Shamrock.
Hi guys, what's
hey,
up?
Sam.
We're
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Hi.
Merry Christmas.
So,
Just chilling.
seems like Jenny went in there and told him that she was with Daryl having dinner.
Yeah.
I wonder if that was really.
That was wonderful. I was questioning it until I saw something in Discord. I was like, oh, fuck, that's amazing. I'm so happy.
Yeah, I know just how to troll this fool. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, it's not really Jenny.
Loki. Thank you. What's going on in the chitty chat? Hi, DZ. Hi, Nega. Hello, Chance. Wilkins. Oh, God. Hey,
He's so excited.
he's little
Those
and
them
he's happy, and I
Pomeranians,
apologize.
though.
I know, they're annoying. I'm sorry. It's just only one
No,
of them.
it's fine. The other day when I was doing the Christmas Eve stream with the Kiss and Basement, I rang a bell every time someone came in chat, and my dog was
Mhm.
going nuts.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. So I know the feeling.
So he'll take her back.
Oh,
This isn't over. He always takes her back.
it's so fucking pathetic that he has been crying for, like, this one stream alone is like 4.5 hours long.
Mm.
Him just fucking crying and bitching all over a fucking donation. Who gives a shit?
He's done this with every girl he's been with. Loki.
The
He's done this
levels,
with every girl that he has been.
the levels of insecurity, just mind blowing. Oh, Nega won the 2021 TISM Award.
Yeah, well, yeah, the 2021, it was like a little charity T-shirt thing. Not too many people submitted stuff, but I think I'm going to send the people who submitted stuff anyway some stickers and stuff. But like the T-shirt is Nega's.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys selling them for some kind of charity or something like that?
Yeah, well, all the merch, T-shirts, stickers, mugs, anything we sell up until the day after New Year's is going to St. Jude's.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's awesome. Okay.
Oh.
I'll stop over there after this.
Yeah, if you like. It'll be up on my like streams going forward too, but by the way, I was going to say I hope I didn't just I know I have a habit for derailing things. If you want to keep playing that, man, I just figured I'd come in and riff with you.
No, it's all good. I honestly didn't really have much of a plan coming into this. I just know a few people had messaged me on Discord. Shit has been really crazy with the holidays, and not unfortunately, but I just, family is first for me.
Yeah,
I got you, man. Definitely.
I do this when I have time and fun, but yeah, I've been kind of disconnected because
me
of
too.
family.
Mm-hmm. And just because it's old too. They're no fun anymore. I mean, unless they're fighting like this. It's just not worth it for me.
And there's been a lot going on that's been hard to keep up with. Fucking Music Biz Marty fucking played the Imperial March for 3.5 hours or something like that, and had more viewers the entire time than Cyrax gets. Oh.
Yeah. I know Marty was live tonight. He had he went live like right like after I think like I started the charity thing. And he had Tony and like Cyrax, I think, on, and New Deity. I'll have to check out that stream tomorrow.
Yeah, fucking Cyrax has been like desperate for attention because he's trying to drag Marty in, and Marty's just fucking ignoring him, and he's like, trying to get that attention from him because that's the only way he gets viewers. Outside of that, I mean, he doesn't really get anything anymore.
Well, the thing is too is it's the fact that he has so many like fake buddy trolls that no one goes into the chat anymore because it's so heavily moderated. Like I went into his the other day and like the entire line was just message deleted, message deleted, message deleted. And it's like, well, that's not fun.
Yeah, that's fucking dumb.
I hate how well, you know how Cyrax lately has been like King Troll and he's a protector of everybody else. He's not going to let these bullies do this to people like him.
Yeah.
Okay, bro.
Big
Okay,
tough
you can't
man.
even stop it yourself. How are you going to stop it for other people? Don't be a pedo, Cyrax. Leave kids alone. Don't rape blind kids, Cyrax. That's all. Don't steal anybody else's shit.
Yeah, that's. I mean, he cannot get away from, the whole pedo thing.
Mm-mm.
And Skull
it
Kid
never washes off.
Yeah.
Skull Kid gave the perfect advice for how to get it to be done with. But if essentially he just cut off, disconnected for like 6 months, came back, but didn't tell a single person and just started from scratch and just, playing his music or whatever the fuck, like without showing his face,
Mm-hmm.
he could somewhat get away from it. But he's got all these buddy trolls that he fucking tells, hey, so I'm going to be starting a new channel over here. And they immediately tell everyone else. And
Well, not even the new ones. Whoever's doing the buddy troll thing on him now, pretending to be his friend, and the moderators and shit, they're like legitimately gatekeeping. Like they're just like nah, like ban anyone who's slightly a troll. Which I don't know what the end game is. Like there's been a bit of debate between a couple people who know the Cyrax shit. Like, are these people like legit people? Like, obviously Crypt K isn't, because like Crypt and I talk all the time. He's doing a buddy troll thing, but the other ones, not Crypt, but some of the other ones, I do question like what the end game is. You know what I mean? And if they even have one.
So I think it's Scully, who I honestly wonder if maybe he's actually not pretending, because I think he got into some hot shit a while back ago, and everyone basically came after him, and so maybe he's trying to find a kind of a community together to stick together.
It is possible, but I mean, I don't really know much about Scully outside of like he was doing some like guesting on Cyrax's shit, and allegedly like he used to be like kind of like not really a troll, but he'd go after Cyrax and then changed his mind. But I don't know.
Buddy trolls are lame. I'm sorry, I said it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
the last person to do it well, in my opinion, was Marty.
Yeah.
And even then, that was kind of tiring.
Yeah, it is. I don't know who said this, but they summed up buddy trolling pretty well. They said it's like being at the same boxing match together, and you turn around and punch the person sitting next to you.
Yeah,
I think that's a pretty good description.
I liked when Marty, because he went from like Cyrax's nemesis, and then he started defending Cyrax doing the buddy trolling thing, but he made like the video that exonerating him from the pedophile stuff, and it was all like pictures from the OJ Simpson trial as Cyrax being OJ. Like he was still trolling him, but kind of
it was low key, it was subtle.
Yeah. That kind of thing is great, but these other guys, like, yeah, what's the end game? They're not doing anything with it.
Yeah, and that's the thing I will, and I don't even think Marty went into things with an end game in mind. I think he just knows how to roll with the punches very well. You know.
Yeah. He gets bored and just tries fucking with them in different ways, but
Yeah.
Yeah, Cyrox is never going to go away. This is his life, and he's never going to admit that what he did is wrong. Like, even when you confront him on like this horrible shit that he did, most people wouldn't show their face again after that, but not him. He's all, so what? What? What do you mean, so what?
yeah.
You raped the blind kid. You sent wiener photos to,
What you thought was a
what you
14-year-old.
right. But he thinks what Kate did is way worse than what he did, and that's just not the case.
Well, you know what? You know what? I still don't understand why he thinks this, but he thinks that Kate actually sent him a real life photo of like an underage chick, even though it was obviously an 18-year-old that looks young.
Yes. And everyone is like, a whole bunch of people have even told him in chat, hey, it wasn't a real, child. She didn't send
Mhm.
actual child pornography. She found somebody who looked 18. There's plenty of that porn out there in existence where it's a bunch of fucking, barely 18, 19-year-olds that act as if they're teenagers, but he's just too dumb.
Yeah. But going back to Tyree, do you really think Jenny's going to go back to him after this?
She always does. I mean, yeah, she always does.
I mean, you gotta think when is enough is enough. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why she'd even bother.
Because she's crazy, dude, and I think she likes batting this guy around like a mouse, like playing cat and mouse with him.
Well, do you think it's that, or if it's like a self-esteem thing?
I think it's a couple of things. I think it is that she can't do any better. I also think it's because she knows we all hate him, and she knows we hate her, and she can't really defend herself against us. So she thinks that this is the only way. Like, haha, I'm gonna go fuck Tyree. I'll show you guys.
You know what's crazy though? I have never had, outside of an email, when I was trying to get Jenny on as a guest for He Jazz back in the day, or like Skull Juice. I never interacted with her outside of that, and yet she still remembered me one time when I tried to like call in. She's like, "No, that's a troll. Ban him." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, she's got psychopath memory. It's weird. She's crazy.
She has been all over me, fucking everywhere, and Outcast Owls and stuff. She starts like, she even knows some of my alts and is like, "That's TLD, fucking block them." She did it in Marty's. She did it in Cyrax's. She all over. She's like, "You're obsessed with me," and I'm like, no, you always come to, me. You come to my streams and stuff. You could make an argument I'm obsessed with Tyree, but
not her.
Yeah, you're more obsessed with me.
The thing is I don't even like hate Tyree. I just find him kind of entertaining, but not even that often enough to be like even misconstrued as obsessed.
Yeah, I admit I've been obsessed with trolling him for a couple of years. I take long breaks, but still, I'll admit it. I can't stand him. He is like, I don't know what it is about him. There's worse people on here like that I troll too, like Mystic Days, and he's worse than Tyree. But for some reason, Tyree gets the full treatment from me.
I will agree. Like, Tyree is a petulant, like, egotistical, delusional, like, asshole. But like, you gotta, in some ways, I kind of not respect, but I admire his level of confidence, even though it's not founded in reality. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his delusion. Yeah, his delusions. You got to admire his level of being able to just be like, nope, this isn't real. It's right in front of my face. I could smell it. I can touch it. But you know what? It's not. It's not real.
Yeah. Yeah.
crazy.
Like, and the thing is, it all falls
Oh my
apart
gosh.
when he forces Jenny to like confirm that his cock is indeed the biggest in the world. You know.
Ugh. He constantly needs his ass pat. Right, baby? Right. I'm the best in the whole wide world.
Open that.
Well, are you saying she slept with everybody in the...
Open
I mean...
this. Open this. Open this.
He needs
I
that,
mean,
though. He needs constant... He needs
like,
constant ass patting.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh-oh, the little one's in here.
I maybe that explains why Jenny and him are together, because she's so much older than him. You know, he needs the mommy fetish.
Oh,
you know?
he totally does. He does that even with girls that he's been with. He's dated mostly older women. But the last girl he was with, she was younger than him. And he's the same way. He's like, you're supposed to be here. You're supposed to take care of me. You're supposed to, and stuff like that. It's like he wants a mom. It's weird because his own mother, sadly, and I've never trolled her or called her, even though I have all the info. I've never messed. It's not her fault she gave birth to him. I mean, I guess it's her fault for not mothering him with a pillow. But she's also schizophrenic. She's also sick. So.
Open this.
And he has complained a few times about how, she's just not there for him and is not a real mother and stuff like that. Hold on a second, dude.
I'm so heavy.
It's like 2 a.m. in the morning, bro, and you woke up. What's up? To play with all your Christmas toys. You're crazy, dude. Sorry. He just woke up and came down here. Can you open
to
this
be
for
young
me?
again, man.
But it's like bigger than... Dude, it's bigger than me. I can't open it. Here.
TLD, you said you had a daughter, right?
Yes.
How old? Oh, you don't have to say anything.
How old is she?
13.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
dude.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
Oh my
you sound like young. How
Yeah.
15?
I thought you were a kid. Like in your 20s. Young 20s, maybe 19, something like that.
No, I'm 32. I was young when I had her, though.
Yeah, I was too. I was like this right here is my grandbaby, and I'm not old. So yeah,
You're
started young. Started young, but he's 4, and he just woke up because he's got Christmas. He's still he keeps bringing down all of his toys were put up. They were still in the boxes and stuff like that. He took a nap, which is probably how we screwed up. That's why he's up right now. And he now he's bringing me down every single toy to take out of the box. He wants it all out right now.
Oh.
But a 13-year-old girl, dude, my condolences, man. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Teenage girls are I got one of them too.
Yeah, they are a handful. Holy crap.
They are just yeah, they are. I think that they're more, how do I put this? Because I've had both. Girls are just and it's teenage girls. It's not when they're younger. It's when they hit teenagers. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and have to say it. They're bitchy, bro. They're super bitchy at that age.
Oh yeah, they are so catty. Just
I
every
know.
thing. Like, he gets into this stuff with their friends, and it's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What are you guys crying about?
Somebody
Oh,
explained once the difference between a teenage boy and a teenage girl, and I think it's pretty dead on. They say if you tell a teenage boy, to go outside or whatever, he'll be like, what? Okay. And like shrug. And you tell a girl to do that, 13-year-old girl to do that, and she'll be like, why don't you go outside and die?
yes. Yep. Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean, am I a girl or a boy? What do you think I am?
You're a girl.
Yes, of course I'm a girl.
And my mom is a girl.
Yes, your mom is also a girl.
And Bluey's a girl.
Yes, Bluey is also a girl.
Oh, where's the
Where'd Scully go? There he is.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to make it like little kid hour, but
Junior's
everybody else is doing stuff, and he's glued to my hip. So,
It's all good.
but you know, I don't like putting. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't care. Just I hope people don't troll this person or anything like that. But Tyree has a daughter.
Wait,
I don't know if
what?
you guys knew that. Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Mm-hmm. He sure does. But he doesn't claim her. And the mother has showed us texts and stuff like that where he's like threatening to kill both of them and all this other stuff. She looks, I mean, I know this isn't like, you can't prove paternity based just on this, but she looks just like him. She looks just, I mean, if you see her, you're like, oh, damn.
Oh.
She's not ugly. She's beautiful. I don't know how you can look just like Tyree and still be beautiful, but she is. But he wants nothing to do with her, says that it's not his kid, says, has threatened to kill the baby mama and the kid. But yeah.
Fuck
She
that.
has shown us the court paperwork because she wanted to get him for child support and all this other stuff. I told her, look, if he pays child support, then that's going to give him rights to see that kid. And if I were you, I would be happy that he doesn't want to be in her life. I know that sounds horrible, growing up without a father, but come on.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Like, I think it's bitch made that he doesn't want to fucking, be there for his kid or take care of her or anything like that. But at the same time, I mean, it may be a blessing just to.
Let me try to find. Let's see if I can find his baby mom.
What kind of pussy threatens to fucking murder the baby mama and the child? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's horrible. He's a dumpster person.
Yeah, that's the kind of shit that makes me not feel bad about anything that is said or done to this fuck. Like,
okay, I found it. And I also want to say that I don't want to judge I don't want to judge the mother, but well, you'll see.
I apologize. I keep popping in and out of here. Sham knows why. It happens to me for some reason.
All right. I put it in the private chat. Here you go.
I do not know why StreamYard hates my iPad so much, but it does.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I wanted to put this. Okay.
Shout out to Sneed's Durag.
Right, so here is.
Does that not look like his kid dead?
Yep.
Daughter.
Yeah, that looks just like him. Holy shit.
Let me tell you a little bit about her background.
Oh, yeah, wow.
2010. Online. I was in New Braunfels and he was in Dallas. I went up to Dallas with him because he came down and got me. He used condoms when we, had sex.
She's talking about this in front of the kid.
And the last time that me and
Yeah, that's.
the condom broke, and I found out I was pregnant.
Say what you want about Sneed, but that genetics is strong, dude.
At 6 weeks pregnant.
Yeah.
He told us pretty much who.
His cock may not be 8 inches, but those genes.
His daughter, Tyree's daughter, would die. He knows about her. He recently got in contact with me.
This is just shit you should not be talking about in front of the child. I mean, that kid is what? Got to be like 10 years old.
Back in July,
That's fucking
and
horrible.
wanted to know about her. And because he's so fucking delusional,
Just cursing in front of the child as well. I mean, to be fair, I don't really care that much about that, but like,
so for
I know
everybody
parents
that's
probably would
looking up,
defer.
Yeah.
10 years old, cursing in front. I don't know. Then again, I grew up playing like Quake and shit, like when I was 6 years old, and Doom. So I don't know. I'm not the best judge.
I don't care so much about the cursing in front of a child. It's just the going on about how, Tyree said he wanted to kill her. Like, that's shit that kid doesn't need to know.
I can only
And-
imagine, like, if they were still together, like Tyree mid conversation in front of his kid would be like, "Tell him how big my dick is," you know.
real. I'm
It's
fucking
perfectly
serious.
average.
This is his daughter, and will be his daughter, no matter what anybody else says. He refuses to take a paternity test because he fucking knows this is his daughter. Coda, say hi. Coda, do you have a sperm donor? Oh, you don't? You don't? See?
That kid seems
that's what
disgusted.
sucks. Because I think that everybody needs to know their father and mom. But because Tyree doesn't, it's okay. As you can tell, she's a happy little girl. She loves me.
Are we sure that like Tyree's genetics aren't in this lady as well? Because she seems very Tyree like.
Yeah. Well, she seems like his type, like an older kind of tweaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is so sad. That is fucked up. God, poor girl. I don't know. I wouldn't turn to my kid and be like, "Hey, do you have a sperm donor?"
That's awful. I know, man. Jeez. I mean, I don't want to hate on the mom. She is taking care of, the kids. I don't know what, I don't want to judge her. But when I saw that video, I felt so bad for that kid.
Yeah, I don't.
Talking about how she was conceived, and it's like, dude, shh. Talking about
I don't
how she
want
was.
to. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt
Go
you.
ahead. No, that's all
No,
right.
I was gonna say I don't want to make too light of this, but it would be really fucking funny if it's like, oh, she tells the kid to open it up, like, say hello, and he's like, I got small organs, bro. Like Tyree's voice comes right out of her.
Oh God.
Yep, that's Tyree's kid.
Yeah.
My toys right now.
Yeah. Hold on. What did he just say?
Want.
Give that woman $1,000 and she'll disappear. Yeah, probably.
What are these?
And
M&Ms?
you grew up watching blood, guts, horror movies with tits and ass. You know what? I did the same. My favorite movie when I was 6 years old was John Carpenter's Halloween. I'm pretty easygoing with what my daughter can see and stuff like that, but there's just certain things like I just would never say, like, hey,
I want to watch
your
the crawling
your
spider.
mother actually said she wants to kill you. Like, it's just, god damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah. It is.
Ah, that poor kid.
I know. Yep.
How many shares do you think she has?
That's fucked up.
Oh, that's great. That's her college tuition right there, man.
I wonder if she can rap better. Does anyone have any contact with her? Could we get the daughter to like drop a freestyle?
No, be nice.
Do you know who Joe Budden is?
No.
He's a rapper, and he hosts a podcast, and he's like a television personality now. His son actually ended up dissing him. Like, I was picturing that kind of a situation, like a Trey Budden situation, where it's like the family rivalry.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if you got that one of Tyree crying over the Batman Begins theme or whatever. Did you? I think it's on the Cyrax and Friends archive. If you want to pull it up, it's like 10 minutes long or something, like 13 maybe tops.
Okay, let's see.
It was probably the shortest Tyree stream I think I've seen.
Yeah, he sure does like to listen to himself for fucking hours. Oh, okay.
How pathetic is he playing his lone love song for Jenny?
Yeah. Oh.
Ew.
I love this song so much.
Jesus Christ. I posted another love song that he wrote in the private chat for Roxy.
Oh, you can't have a Tyree song without the how or the how.
Come on, get to the crying. Jesus Christ. It's like every time I skip ahead, it goes to the same exact fucking line. Meow.
I think this is it, where he's talking over the Batman Begins thing.
I love hearing him just mash away fucking deleting fucking people's bullshit.
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
Fucking trolls.
Anyway, listen, people. Have love and don't love. So maybe it's for me, but I just want everyone to know that.
Ha ha! You got dumped on Christmas.
It's just so fucking bizarre that he's playing like the Batman Begins theme.
That's what I'm here to bring.
Because we all know that Batman's a wussy bitch.
Well, newer Batman probably, actually.
Everybody wants love, man.
Everybody wants love.
Life ain't worth living without it. One day, people will understand what I'm about and how important it is to everyone. No fun to just live in hurt and pain and hurt other people.
Hello.
Much better when you have joy and love and happiness in your life, and that's all that you bring. And that's all I wanted for you. So
You got cancer, bitch. Die.
you don't let me talk, and I get upset, and I say things I don't mean. I don't
You
mean
dumped
any
me,
of it,
and
but
God put a tumor on your coochie.
it's
Die.
unfair when you're waiting for someone to just say you.
That's
Karma.
yeah, karma.
What you're doing is unfair. What you did is unfair. And I know it don't mean anything to anyone else, and maybe not
Hey!
even mean something to me. And you
God,
might
he's
never
so mopey, isn't he?
know as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
He's
just wanted
sad
to know
sack.
that.
Such a badass, though.
Totally.
Just got small organs.
He told her earlier, he's all, show up with gloves, bitch.
I'm an easy person to talk to.
Show up with gloves on, bitch.
Yeah.
To my face, and I hope that you can get to that point. But I'm not going to stop pushing and being who I am and doing what I'm doing. And I definitely am Batman. There's nothing funny about it.
I'm definitely Batman. Nothing funny about it.
Yep. Nothing funny about a grown man saying that he's
And I
Batman.
have a greater purpose than all of you.
No, everything is funny
And
about
seeing
that.
in your eyes.
I need to order me a Bane mask.
Everything's coming together. A couple months from now, I'm going to have so much resources.
You've been saying that for 10 years. You have not gone anywhere.
And plans to build a lot and help a lot of people and fight.
He's got like
Good fight,
1,400 chairs.
Real war that I've been doing my whole
Sure
life.
he does.
And that's what I want to do.
And it's going
I
to
just
blow
wish
up
that
and
I
turn
had
into
you behind
millions.
me.
Mm-hmm.
I just
Just
want
like
you
the
to
last
know I love you,
14
and I always
times.
love you.
Yeah.
And you know what we had, and I just wish that what we have.
You got to listen to that music, though, man. That means it's gonna happen.
Tell
You
these
guys are
people
haters.
the truth, that love is real.
Love is real,
And you feel
bros.
very much for me. And that's all. Love isn't funny.
The
I
girl's
am love,
banging
and
the
you can't
Joker
think
right
about
now.
that.
Love hurts.
People on here
Love scars.
and you're miserable, and I don't want to be anything like you, and I'm going to work every day to make sure I'm
I
not.
love how he like at first starts out like really like, you know, sad and saying all I wanted was you and everything like that, and then he gets to like, I'm nothing like you. You're a horrible bitch.
Yeah.
He can't commit to like the sad sack thing. His ego gets in the way. And I think
Yeah.
that the other thing I really like is the little subtle voice cracks, so you can tell he's actually fucking fuming underneath this.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
hear me and just realize that I truly love you in ways that I can't even explain or describe. And I didn't want to be breaking down crying on Christmas.
Aw.
I love it that you're crying on Christmas, bitch. That was the best Christmas present I got this year.
Fuck yes.
When
I got
turned
a
it on
guitar,
you.
so I can't say that that's the best one, but
try my best.
That's true.
What kind of guitar did you get?
My uncle gave me a 8-string. I have a 7-string and a 9-string, but it's an Ibanez guitar, an 8-string
Ooh.
Ibanez. I think it is an Agile. I think.
Okay.
So, yeah. I have a custom 9-string made from the guy from Rings of Saturn. It's a metal band. I
It's
don't know if
okay,
you guys
Max.
know it. Yeah, that, and I got some like clothes, so you know I'm cool.
Hell yeah.
What do you guys get anything good?
I got a new like Pod Go multi effects processor because so right now I'm kind of I'm doing some RV life stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing all this from an RV.
Okay.
And so I can't really carry around all my amps and stuff like that. So this way I can plug the guitar in and jam out and stuff like that.
You know, I actually got my friend something similar to that. It's called an Axifex. I don't know if it's like
Okay,
it's essentially just that. I don't have an amp actually. I just record everything into my my computer via Focusrite. and just use plugins. But I kind of probably should eventually get like, something like that. Sham, what did you get? Anything good? Oh, did we lose Sham?
Shamrock?
No, I was muted. Sorry.
Oh.
So, a Mossberg, hot cocoa cup with Mickey Mouse on it. My presents are weird. I got a shotgun and a cocoa cup.
Oh, that's what a Mossberg is. I don't know.
Yeah,
guns.
yeah. No, yeah.
I thought you meant like a burger made of moss.
No. But I always tell him, don't get me anything. I mean, the man bought me 5 Pomeranians. You know what I'm saying? Not for
Well, that's
Christmas,
a good man
but like
right
3.
there.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he got to buy motorcycles whenever he wanted, so and I didn't complain. But it's like I already have everything I want, so whenever he asks me so I just get stuff like he'll buy me pajamas or coffee mugs, boring stuff like that.
Oh, hey, I mean, honestly, I feel like I've said like don't buy me anything like a million times to like my parents and family, and they'll always do it. So it's like,
Yeah.
what's the point?
Yeah. I said, don't give me anything big. It's cool. I can't really think of anything I want. I already have everything I want.
I feel bad for my dad because he got me a video game, but he got the console wrong, and I'm like,
Oh no!
It's not even like I have both an Xbox One and a PlayStation 4, but he got me a game for the 360, and I'm like, but like I appreciate it, It's like, but I felt bad. I was like, oh, but boomers going boom.
Is the Xbox One not backwards compatible?
I think this is. I'm not sure. I mean, it's also Call of Duty too, and I'm not a Call of Duty guy, but
Yeah.
But I might try to give it a go. Who knows? But yeah, it's literally. I have a 360 somewhere in my closet, but it's like. Yeah, no, it's like I don't know if the Xbox One will like work with that disc alone. I'm not sure.
I got you. Got it. Chat's really blowing up about guns now.
Oh shit! I wish I knew more about guns. We have a couple guns here. My dad was in the army, but I still don't have my license. I should get a gun license though, because I mean, when you're in the wheelchair, you need help. You'll need all the help you can get.
Yeah, for sure. Guns are very popular here where I live, and I don't know. You'll go into people's houses. I know personally somebody who is a convicted felon, and they have an armory in their house, literally an entire room just stacked with guns and ammo.
What you're saying, TLD, is that not only are you red-pilled and based leaving graffiti on Anne Frank memorials, but you also know people who are armed felons in an armory. Are you building a militia? Because I'm getting a picture of you. I'm just kidding.
No, this person is a family member of the significant others, but so no, yeah, that is fucking crazy. That I am being investigated now for a fucking graffiti incident. Jesus Christ.
I mean, to be fair though, even if it wasn't you, take credit for that. That's points. Those are gamer points, bro. You can take that on the internet. You'll get all the based red pills.
Yeah, I can. Guess who graffitied? Fuck. That's so brutal. And man, just if I get accused of that, it's like, that's fucking bullshit. Because then, especially that kind of stuff, like, you either have a good majority of the country that wants to murder you for it, or the other part of the country that's like, you're our hero. Like, I don't want to be either. I didn't do it.
To be fair, I don't think those are majority parts of either sect of the political spectrum. That being said, though, there was actually a hoax in New York, actually, which is where I'm from. Which, if God forbid, if that happened, if you were accused of that in New York, fucking Mossad would have already taken you out. But I'm just kidding. But no, in New York there was a hoax. Like a rabbi, like was trying to, like, oh, white neo-Nazis, like spray painted like a swastika all over the synagogue, and then like come to find out it was the rabbi who did it to his own synagogue to like get publicity or some shit. I don't remember the exact wording, but it was like that shit does happen, like fake hate crimes to like, you know.
Jesus.
So it wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't surprise me if it was either A, just like a troll, or B, like someone trying to, like, you know, to stir political discussion a certain way or something, because that does exist.
It's so fucked up. Either way, I mean,
Yeah.
God, it was an Anne Frank memorial. I don't know why we even have one of those in, you know, Idaho to begin with, but still. Ay.
Maybe we can make a conspiracy about Anne Frank like moving to Idaho.
She went underground. He staged a mugging.
I mean, to be fair, she did really go underground, but
yeah.
like literally. Well, actually, no. Well, she was burned, right? Like, so it would be like, what did they do with the ash? I don't know.
DZ, yes, you're talking about Jussie Smollett, who staged that fake crime or hate crime. And
yep, justice for Juicy, right?
yeah, that like, are our politics just that fucking bad now to where we're faking these insane hate crimes? Like, what?
Well, I mean, it's, you know, he faked it while Trump was in presidency, and it's anything to fucking, you know, slander your political opposition. And of course, these guys are, you know, part of, you know, the Hollywood, you know, the media, and they have their own fucking agendas. Like Hollywood in general is just, you know, it's a bunch of fake people who are paid to be fake, and then they want to impact the real world, you know?
Yeah. See, I'm not gonna tell anyone where my political leanings are, because I don't really have any. I guess I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I just care about, you know, hey, let's fucking. There's bad actors on both sides. Like, let's quit fucking fighting everyone for bullshit reasons and just try to make the country better. Is it that complicated?
It is, though, and you know why? Because it's like, it's not even a left-right issue. A lot of this also has its roots back in foreign influence, like like China and fucking Israel are two like major influences on our country on both sides of the spectrum, and I think that's a bit of a big root cause. But then again, I'm not like smart enough to have like a decent political opinion. I'm kind of on the same mind that you are, although I guess I guess my main thing is it's just like, I don't know. I guess I'm more right leaning, but I don't know. I'm a cripple. I don't get to have a point.
I definitely find myself as I get older, not like radical right, but definitely more right leaning in a way. Like, I definitely see how you know, there's certain things that, you know, the far left really want, and some of it is just like, are you guys serious? We can't.
I'm
just
like
fucking
a
keep doing
bit.
that.
My only issue issue that I only genuinely care about, like more than anything else, is freedom of speech. That's my thing. Like, that's the one thing I will fight tooth and nail for. Like the ability to say whatever. I have friends.
Are you there? Uh-oh. I think I lost you, Skull Kid. Are you there? Well, apparently he went missing, but I'm going back to where you told me, DZ. Oh my god.
Sorry about that. It's my iPad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you heard the crying?
Yeah, I went back to where DZ was trying to tell me and
Oh my god. He's so pathetic, dude.
Why wouldn't you mute for that shit? Jesus Christ.
I mean, it's probably strategic, I'm assuming, to like get Jenny to feel bad.
Oh, I'm sure.
But by the way, before I left, the one thing I was saying is like the one thing I really give a fuck is freedom of speech. And I have friends who are like in every walk of political spectrum, to the far right, to the far left. And I try to make everyone, at least, I associate with, be like, yeah, we need to be able to say whatever. We can't just censor everything. So that's the point I was getting at before I disappeared.
Yes, I agree. I think first and foremost, the First Amendment is key. And not to the point of like with the First Amendment auditors fucking going bonkers and stuff. Not to that extent necessarily. Like, I just mean in general that should always take priority, because you start censoring shit and you have shit like China where you're only being told what they want you to hear, and I don't agree with that.
You see, with me, I don't really know much about the First Amendment auditors. I kind of saw some of the stuff that that Maslow was watching, but I didn't really get the references. But I guess they just go around and just say like a bunch of triggering shit to people to fuck with them.
Yeah, so, and it started out with because there is no such thing as like a press pass. It's anyone who is working on any kind of story, like a blogger, can be considered press. And so they would take their cameras, and you have the right. It was actually taken to the Supreme Court by one of the First Amendment auditors to guarantee the absolute right to film public officials in the course of their duty. It was already in existence, but this solidified it. And so they, would wander around like police stations with their cameras and stuff. But then it was discovered, hey, we get better views if we start doing shit. And they would start trying to trigger people and create bigger reactions. And then it got to the point where, like, News Now Houston, you'll see him referred to as News Now Rapist because he actually has a criminal record for pretending to be a police officer, pulling a girl over, like handcuffing her and raping her.
What the fuck?
Yes. And so, like, not too long ago, him and a couple other guys were wandering around like a little subdivision in the middle of the night. It was like 1 a.m. and they're just walking along the sidewalk on public property, shining lights and filming into people's like houses and in their windows and stuff like that. And yeah, they just keep trying to push that boundary further and further.
So it's essentially like the gist of the First Amendment auditors now. It's just people going around trying to like get more views, even though originally it had a good message.
Correct. Yeah.
So it's like the Tea Party, essentially, like how that started off with a good message and then evolved into a bunch of like faggots and shit.
Yep. It's all about, because that's most of the First Amendment auditors now are the unemployable. And so that is how they make their money, is wandering around doing that shit. And they make more money by creating a bigger audience by, starting more shit.
So it's essentially just like IP2, but with like a fake political message.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Junior, you have it? He's on. Oh, yeah. And News Now Houston is also on trial for raping his daughter. So.
Oh my God, man.
Yes. Yeah.
Jeez
bunch of
Christ.
scumbags.
Jesus. Well, I mean, is it like like obviously he's on trial, so but like is the prevailing evidence like lean towards him? I mean, he was a rapist, so I mean, yeah, that probably would be probably the first assumption. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he says it's just the county trying to silence him because he's fucking, of his auditing shit.
I think they could have silenced him in another way. They didn't have to go the child rape way. I think there's plenty of other ways. I think that they would have gone besides fabricating possibly a rape story. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah.
If they really wanted to silence someone, tax evasion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Al Capone it,
Yep. No, it's fucking, it's horrible. Like a lot of these guys have shit like that. So there's one guy who's still being held. Goddamn, what was his fucking name? He was an auditor out of Florida, but he went to the farmer's market and he triggered this little old lady. So then he started going to the farmer's market all the time, and he would just sit there filming her, triggering her and stuff, fucking with her. And then she finally was able to get like a restraining order on him, and he mailed her a dead cat and stuff. And
what the fuck?
Yes.
It's like what? It's like goes from 1 to 100 just like that. What the fuck, dude?
Yep. And then when they raided his house, they found a fucking, because when you have a restraining order there, they for a stalking charge or something like that, you have to turn in all your weapons. Well, he said he didn't have any, and it was pretty easy for them to run a record and be like, oh, he does have weapons. And so they raided his house, and they found something like 20,000 rounds and just stacks and stacks of rifles. And
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. And this is the guy that mailed the dead cat?
Yeah. Ian God, I'm trying to, Junior, you're right, Ian, but the last name, Ian McCain. Yeah. Anyways, so and he actually got another guy involved with harassing her and making threatening phone calls to her, and yeah, it's fucking insane.
So what was the fucking excuse that they gave? She had a legal restraining order. So like, what's the excuse? Because it's obviously not like it's not like it's testing the boundaries of free speech at that point. If she has a legal like order, then like what's the excuse he used for fucking with her?
Because they don't feel that they are like, they don't view, when they get stuff like that, they don't agree with, they don't view them as legal, and they're
of
going to
course,
challenge them in court. And so it's like, I was there legally doing a legally protected thing, so this restraining order is null and void.
Oh my God. These fucking people sound like a trip, man, but it's like such a deep rabbit hole, I bet.
Oh, absolutely. And there's actually a couple that are really decent. They, they had the original message
Mm-hmm.
and they've kind of stood by it. They don't sit there and cause a bunch of drama, and they literally will just, uh, do the whole free speech thing. And they're more than happy to, like, if the cops do the right thing and stuff, they, they
Mm-hmm.
show it and they're like, this was an awesome interaction. And, there's actually some really decent ones out there. But to find those ones, you have an endless supply of just the worst fucking people possible.
Oh, I bet. That's why I used the Tea Party thing, because it had like a good message at the beginning, and then a bunch of grifters came in, and it just completely fucked it, and then it became a shell of itself. So that's kind of why I use that analogy. It's like IP2 meets the Tea Party. That's fucking insane.
Yeah. Junior, what do you mean your links disappear? Oh,
if you're talking on YouTube, if you're not modded, I don't know if it's Junior's modded, but if you're not modded, you can't post links. I don't know why that's a thing, but that's how YouTube do. If you're talking on YouTube, if you're
why? Okay, hold on. Okay, you're modded now. I'm sorry. You can post the link.
Yeah, that happens. I don't know why. There should be like a setting that you know what I mean, to like allow for that, but
check my DMs. I'm checking my DMs. There's nothing in there. What are you talking about? Okay. So what did he play? Oh, Ian McGuire. That's it.
He is known for stalking government employees in Charlotte County, recording them and then posting it on his YouTube channel.
Ian McGuire says it's his First Amendment right to record in public, but it's gotten him in trouble with the law. He's been in jail since June, and today NBC2's Claire Lavazorio was in court where McGuire took the stand and rejected a plea deal.
This is par for the course for McGuire. Once again, he's exercising his constitutional rights and wants to go on trial.
Do you think it's harassment?
I don't think it's harassment at all, man.
He calls himself a government auditor, working to keep the powerful accountable. But that hasn't fared well for Ian McGuire. The 29-year-old was back in court today for a plea deal on 3 felony charges, which stem from a run-in with a woman at a Punta Gorda farmer's market. McGuire was offered a deal to put 3 of his felony charges to bed, instead choosing to let the jury decide his fate.
There are a lot of people supporting Mr. McGuire, and he did not feel that it was in the best interest of he or his constituents that he resolve those cases without a trial.
NBC2 confronted McGuire about a year ago at his Port Charlotte home, asking him why he brought a janitor to tears in one of his videos. He agreed to do an interview under one condition, that he could record us while we recorded him.
Regardless if he's a janitor or the president, that is within my rights, and if that is emotionally distressing to him, he needs to find another job that's not in the public sector.
Later that day, we spotted him making his way through the Charlotte County Administration building.
And that's not satisfactory, ma'am. She works for the public, and if someone would like to speak to her.
This past June, Charlotte County deputies and the FBI raided McGuire's home, carrying out more than 36 guns and thousands of rounds of ammunition.
This is a very, very classic set of cases regarding his constitutional rights.
McGuire's also facing federal charges for cyber stalking. He'll appear in front of a judge in January. I'm live in Charlotte County. Claire Lavazorio, NBC2.
Now, you see, I will say the one thing that I hate is the term cyber stalking. I really hope we don't get bullying and stalking in terms of cyber shit. I feel like that is kind of I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's weak.
I don't want to end up like the UK, where it's like you're gonna get cyberbullying charges, end up in getting a fucking fine every time you say a bad word, or if you like to make videos like we do on a Cyrex, that person can't fight back, or not fight back, but you know what I mean, like can't fuck with us just because we're commentating over other people's videos.
Yeah,
but that's fucked though. That's interesting, and that's the dude who mailed the dead cat, right?
yeah.
Jesus Christ, how does that work? How are you gonna? Why didn't they mention the dead cat?
I don't know why. I mean, the video isn't over, but I think this is just a still.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was over. I'm like listening while I'm not looking at the screen. I'm sorry.
No. I don't know if they go into the other stuff.
Ian McGuire of Hate the State has a right to free speech and record video and criticize our corrupt government and police, but not to stalk or do felony witness tampering. YouTuber turns down plea deal. McGuire arrested after FBI raided his home, seized 36 guns, ammunition. By Ann Easker. Staff writer. Punta Gorda, Charlotte County YouTube personality Ian McGuire appeared in court Friday to turn down a plea deal offered by the state. McGuire, known for his often inflammatory YouTube videos blasting government and law enforcement, is demanding a jury trial for his 3 Charlotte County cases. He is accused of misdemeanor stalking, witness tampering, violation of a protection order against stalking, possession of marijuana and possession of drug paraphernalia.
Oh, Junior, I didn't know about that, but apparently the old woman that he was fucking with, he was reaching out to her grandkids on Facebook. Jesus Christ. This fucking guy.
Defense attorney Kevin Shirley would not divulge the details of the plea offer but stated it would have resolved all 3 cases. However, McGuire elected instead for a jury trial. Hate the State and described himself as a 1st Amendment auditor, violating a protection order against stalking, which had prohibited him from owning or possessing firearms. The protection order was filed against him after filming a vendor at the Punta Gorda Farmers Market. In September, McGuire was indicted in a federal case, along with...
Yeah, so I knew about the dead cat they mailed, or at least one. Junior says they killed kittens and mailed them to her grandkids.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
What the hell? Why did the news not mention that? What the fuck?
I have no idea why. I know I've seen like a news clip where they mentioned it.
Yeah, I want to hear like them, like, because that news thing for the most part seemed positive. I really was waiting for them to spin the dead cat angle, like they sent the oh, I'm hearing myself echo.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nope, now it's gone. But it's like, I want to hear how they justify it. Like, yeah, he was just sending them fresh meat from the recent hunt. That's all. And they mistook it. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So whoa, what is he
Bretton Osborne on the front page for stalking the old lady with Ian McGuire. He should have been there the first time the paper ran the story on Ian, but the
this is why he got like the witness tampering charge, was because while he was incarcerated, he had his buddy mail a dead cat.
Oh, so it wasn't directly him.
Yeah.
Police kept his secret because his dad runs a investment firm for the rich people of Punta Gorda. Dead kitten sent to stalking victim. Man charged with witness tampering. By Ann Easker. Staff writer. Punta Gorda fecal matter, rotting bananas, laxatives, menstrual pills, and a dead kitten.
Jesus
These are all
Christ.
items allegedly sent by 28-year-old Bretton Osborne to intimidate a stalking victim from testifying against YouTube personality Ian McGuire. McGuire, formerly of YouTube channels So They Call It Freedom and Hate the State, is currently in the Charlotte County Jail with multiple pending court cases. He was arrested June 27 for allegedly obstructing justice by harassing victims in an aggravated assault case. According to the arrest warrant, Osborne became associated with McGuire after he mailed McGuire information about problems he was having getting public records from the Election Commission. Both men came to the Punta Gorda Police Department lobby to request a copy of a witness report related to a stalking case involving McGuire filming a vendor at the
Showdown, where we take two auditors, put them head to head in a battle of statistics, facts, with a dash of our own subjective opinion, and decide which one is less terrible. This week we have Auditing USA, Glenn Serio versus Ian McGuire, Hate the State. If you like what we're doing and you want to see more of our content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you never miss one of our videos. Ian McGuire has a lengthy criminal history that includes loitering, assault, larceny, firearms charges, contempt of court, drugs, harassment. He just has a lot of criminal charges. Like some of the other auditors out there, he's even made the local news.
God, that's a lot of fucking charges.
He kind of looks like Shoe Nice, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Filming and harassing some crime victims while they interacted with police, and then the very next day having his home raided by the FBI and local sheriffs.
We're starting with breaking news at 11. Charlotte County deputies have arrested a man who is no stranger to law enforcement. You might remember NBC2 telling you about Ian McGuire. He's the man deputies say filmed a law enforcement investigation and harassed people in April.
How come y'all guys call cops and shit? I don't understand.
I think they did over there.
Oh, well, it seems like you're over here talking to them.
Somebody pulled a gun and I had cheese.
Why are you talking to cops? Why are you talking to cops? Why do you snitch? It's disrespectful. He's out by the sidewalk with a camera.
You're being talking to a 16-year-old, you fucking girl.
Somebody pulled a gun.
Just defending our First Amendment rights.
Come protect me.
They actually just brought out two very large guns. The house that you're looking at, that is Ian McGuire's house where those guns were brought out of. Now we know the FBI just wrapped up their search through his home, and right now it's CCSO detectives that are walking in and out of this house with quite a bit of evidence.
In 2019, along with accomplice Bretton Osborne, who may possibly be embittered due to a lifetime of looking like a fish, relentlessly harassed and terrorized an elderly victim. Included in the long list of instances of harassment against the victim, Bretton, in an attempt to get the victim to drop a harassment order taken out against McGuire, called the victim and threatened to rape her grandchildren, and sent a dead kitten.
Jesus Christ.
Sex toys.
I feel like they should have, Maxwell should have turned down the sick beats in the background.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like it's a little, like, too loud over her voice, but...
But fuck. Feces, dead cat.
Glenn Serio, on the other hand, is actually pretty squeaky clean. He's had a couple minor arrests for issues regarding harassment.
He's not squeaky clean as far as showering.
Convictions. There is that time that he allegedly threw a taco at his dad, though.
I mean, to be fair, my parents threw a fucking lamp at me when I was a kid, so...
So for these reasons, this round goes to Glenn Serio of Auditing USA. For now, given his recent behavior, he may catch up to McGuire one day soon. Ian McGuire has a long history of defiant and concerning antisocial behavior. When authorities raided his home in 2019, they found a variety of crazy items, over 20 guns, an entire room dedicated to manufacturing his own ammunition, a sign that stated, "I support ISIS," and blood splatter and chicken feathers all over the wall and floors.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, the guns don't alarm me, but the blood and chicken feathers is a little weird. But then again, he could just like owning and eating chickens.
Yeah, but wouldn't you like wipe the wall off?
I mean, maybe he's an earthy new age hippie decorator.
Glenn Serio was also a huge, creepy, antisocial loser, though. He has been identified by local law enforcement as a potential threat to law enforcement. He's currently being investigated by at least the FBI. He has been permanently banned from the social media platform Facebook for repeatedly sexually harassing unsuspecting women. But as of right now, as far as we know, Glenn Serio's Motel 6 room doesn't double as an arsenal as Ian McGuire's home did. And to our knowledge, he's never killed a small animal, although it's not outside of the realm of possibility. This round has to go to Serio. He is definitely least like the Unabomber for now.
I mean, to be fair to the Unabomber never killed chickens.
What's your name?
Yeah.
What's your badge number? What are your name and badge number? What's your name, badge number? And who are you?
Oh, this guy Glenn Serio's rant at a black police officer about how he's a slave and he owns him. And...
That's illegal, and that just makes your precinct look that much more worse. There's a young man videographing me, and I want a restraining order on him. And I want him charged. I saw there was a lady at the school, and she didn't want to be videographed, and she was charged.
Copy trespass?
I was told to trespass you with this form in reference to filming a...
That appears to be the private property trespass form.
Okay. Well,
so there's an actual county trespass form that they tell me they're no longer using, so that I can't appeal it and go to the kangaroo court. That's what I call it.
Oh, okay. So then, yes, if they said they're no longer using that form, then I would be using the form that we only have.
Okay. So how do I go about appealing this one, since it's not actually the county's trespass?
It's probably physically impossible to decide which one of these jack-offs is more obnoxious. I don't know that I can do it. That being said, I will definitely give this round to Ian McGuire just in the interest of fairness because he's lost miserably up until this point. But I do want to remind Glenn that I hate you.
Yeah, these guys are... There's some real shitheads in this community that... It's unbelievable. They are defending our First Amendment rights, you know.
You see, with me, when I talk about defending like First Amendment rights, my main concern isn't going out in public and fucking with public officials. It's more so the concern of social media and its influence in the social square and censoring political opinions or just comedy, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's my main concern. I don't think I could say I'm on these guys' level. Maybe they're on to something bigger than me, and my brain can't fathom why you need to send dead cats to fucking random old ladies. Maybe I should hop up on that. Get woke, as they say.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, it's so brutal. Oh, all right. Well, I think I'm gonna probably call it a night, though.
All right. Well, thanks for having me on, man. I'll bounce out of here, but you have a.
Hey, you too. You're breaking up, but you have a good night also. And everyone that's on here, thank you for watching. And I will see you all in the near future. Goodbye, everyone.